this is correction 2, sum of GP and sum to infinity. So the first question says, question number 1 says, so number 1 says, if the second and fifth terms of a GP are -6 and 48 respectively, find the sum of the first 4 terms. So the second term of the GP, using nth term formula of a GP, the second term, that is T2 equals to AR raised to power of, so AR equals to -6, equation 1. Then the fifth term, that is T5, equals to AR raised to power 4 equals to 48, equation 2. Then find the sum of the first 4 terms. So to know the sum of the first 4 terms, we need to know the first term and the common ratio. So multiply equation 1 by R raised to power of 3. Then multiply equation 2 by 1. So we now have AR multiplied by R cubed. So that is AR raised to power 4 equals to -6 R raised to power 3. Then we have AR raised to power 4 equals to 48. So we now subtract equation 2 from 1. So we have this to be equal to 0 equals to -6 R cubed minus 48. Then you now make -6 R cubed the subject, so we have 6 R cubed equals to minus 48. So equals -48. Then divide both sides by 6. So R cubed equals to -8. So if R cubed is -8, so we are going to have R raised to power 3 equals to -2 raised to power of 3. So -2 raised to power 3 is -8. So since the powers are the same, we cancel out the power and it will be 8. So R equals to -2. So if R is equals to -2, then you can now say put R equals to -2 in equation 1. So in 1. So what is equation 1? So equation 1 is AR equals to -6. So we now have A into -2, which is equals to -6. So A equals -6 over -2. So A equals 3. So if the first term is 3 and the common ratio is -2, so the sum of the first 4 terms will now be what? So what is sum formula? Here now the common ratio is less than 1. So we are using the sum formula, that is A into 1 minus R raised to power n all over 1 minus R. So which is equals to A, 3 into 1 minus -2 raised to power of 4, close the bracket, all over 1 minus 2. That's for common ratio. So that is S4. That is when, okay, this is the formula Sn. Then S4, that is the sum of the first 4 terms, equals 3 into 1 minus 2 squared, that is 16, all over 1 plus 2. So we now have 3 into -15 all over 3. So 3 here 1, 3 here 1. So we are left with -15. So which is option B. So -15 is option B. So number 2, the sum of the third and the sum of the third term and fourth term. So third term is AR squared plus fourth term AR raised to power 3 equals to -4 over 3. So that is the sum of the third and the fourth term, so which is equation 1. Then the sum of the fourth and fifth, that is AR raised to power 3 plus fifth AR raised to power 4 equals to minus 4 over 9. So equation 2. So we are now asked to determine the first term. So to get the first term, so equation 1 and 2, you can multiply equation 1 by r, then multiply equation 2 by 1. So for them to be the same power of r. So r multiplied by ar squared, that is ar raised to power 3 plus ar raised to power 4 equals to minus 4 over 3r, minus 4 over 3r. Then ar raised to power 3 plus ar raised to power 4 equals minus 4 over 9. So if you look at the left-hand side of both equations, it becomes the same. So you put minus a, minus a, minus a. So ar raised to power 3 minus ar is 0. ar raised to power 4, so the left-hand side is equal to 0, equals to minus 4r over 3. Then minus times minus plus, so plus 4 over 9. So we now have, collect the like term, we have 4r over 3 equals to 4 over 9. So if we cross multiply, we have 4r times 9 equals to 3 times 4. So you divide both sides by 4 times 9. So we have r equals to 3 times 4 all over 4 times 9. So 4 here 1, 4 here 1, 3 here 1, 3 here 3. So the common ratio is 1 over 3. So if the common ratio is 1 over 3, we are asked to find the first term. So equation 1 is, so put r equals to 1 over 3 in equation 1. And what is equation 1? ar squared plus ar3 cubed equals to minus 4 over 3. So anywhere we see r, we put 1 over 3. So a into 1 over 3 squared plus a into 1 over 3 raised to power 3 equals to minus 4 over 3. So we now have 1 square 1, 3 square 9. So that is a into 1 over 9 plus a into 1 over, that is 1 raised to power 3, 1, 3 raised to power 3, 27, which is minus 4 over 3. So we have a times 1, that's a over 9 plus a over 27 equals to minus 4 all over 3. So multiply through by 27. So we now have 9 here, 1, 9, 27, 3. So we have 3a plus 27, that's a, equals to 3 here, 1, 3, 27, 9. 9 multiplied by 4 minus 36. So we now have 4a equals to minus 36. So a equals minus 36 over 4, which is equals to minus 9. So a is minus 9, which is, number 2 is minus 9, which is option B. While number 3, so if we check number 3 and number 2, they both have the same information, but different questions. So determine the common ratio. So we've gotten our common ratio from number 2. So the common ratio is, r equals to 1 over 3. So, which means question 3 is option. So question 3 is option C. So question 3 is option C. Question 3 is, that is common ratio is 1 over 3 from question 2. So which is option C? So 1 over 3. Then number 4. So question 4. So question 4, find the sum of the first 8 terms of the series. So the sum of the first 8 terms of the series. So the number of terms is 8. The common ratio is second term over first term, that is 2.5 divided by minus 5. So which is equal to 2.5 divided by minus 5, that is 0.5, that is half. So which is less than 1. So half is less than 1, so we use the formula. It is the sum of the formula Sn equals A n to 1 minus r raised to power n all over 1 minus r. So which is equals to S8 equals to first term. First term is given as minus 5. So minus 5, open bracket, 1 minus common ratio half, that is half raised to power n, 8, all over 1 minus common ratio is minus half. From there, that is 2.5 divided by minus 5. So we now have S8 equals to minus 5 into 1 minus half, then all over 1 minus half. So which is equals to, so S8 equals to minus 5 into 1 minus 1 square 1 all over 2 raised to power 8, that is 256. 2 raised to power 8, that is 256. 256. Then all over 1 plus 1 over 2. So we have S8 equals to minus 5 into, that is 1 minus 1 over 256 is 255 all over 256. So we take the LCM, so we are going to have that. Then all over 1 plus 1 over 2 is 3 over 2. So which is equals to, that is S8 equals to 255 minus, multiply by 5, that is 1275. So we have minus 1275 all over 256, then multiply by 2 all over 3. So the sum of the first 8 terms is now minus, that is 1275 multiplied by 2, that is 2550 divided by 256 multiplied by 3, that is 768. So which is equal, okay, minus, then we now have minus 2550 divided by 768. So the answer is 17. Two five five zero divided by 768. That is 3.3. So 3.3203125. So that is option A. Option B, that's minus minus 3.3203125. That is option B. Option B. Question 5 and 4, we have the same information or different question there. So we are asked to use the series for the sum to infinity. The sum to infinity formula is S infinity equals A over 1 minus R. So we now have A. A is the first term, which is minus 5 all over 1 minus. The common ratio is what? Common ratio is minus half. so minus half. So we have s infinity equals to minus 5 all over 1 plus 1 over 2. So we have minus 5 all over 3 over 2. So s infinity equals to minus 5 multiplied by 2 over 3. So s infinity equals to minus 10 over 3. So minus 10 over 3 is minus 3.3333. So which is option A. So that is option A. Okay.